All right. Welcome back to another episode of Talking at Each and Skeen podcast, presented by Treetop Studios. It's been a while, and then with my homegirl M, we rocking out. We should be okay, right? You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. So I see M already got the celebration popping because she got the little Corona on deck. You know what I'm saying? And so it's been a while. This is just a recap of the entire year because this is going to be the last episode of this year. So 2024 comes to a close. I don't know. It's just a recap. So I'm going to go through a lot of stuff. I know a lot of people usually do, recaps of how they've been, goals and all that good shit. So we're just going to talk about 2024. It's been a while. Em, how you been?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Let me get my mic back and shit. You know what I mean? Because we was having mic difficulties and shit. Now I feel good because I have a mic in front of me, but it's not plugged in. So I'm just going using the laptop because, yeah, so new platform. So we're trying out new platforms. So a long time ago, me and Aisha did Riverside and it kind of worked, but then it lagged too much. So then I said, you know what, let me try it again. So here we are. So we're going to try this again.
It's easier for me to get to than the other one.
Oh, this one is easier?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Did you have your mic hooked up earlier?
I did.
Yeah. You think you can hook it up again? Because you sound far away.
Oh, shit. Maybe I should move it closer. Can you hear me now?
Ooh, perfecto. Nice. That's better. Yeah. So we're going to recap 2024. It's been a great year. Obviously, when it comes to the show, I just want to start out with giving out shout outs and stuff. So obviously, this year began with me and Aisha doing it. And through the course of that, she left the show. And it's been a crazy year for her because she got married and engaged and married. And so she's living life right now.
Nice.
So, you know what I'm saying? If I would have told her probably at the beginning of the year that she would be married by the end of the year, she probably would have been like, "You bugging." But come to think about it, that's what life is. You never know. You just never know when the right person comes. So I'm happy for her. So congratulations to her and her hubby. And then shout out to you, Marie. Shout out to Yese. Shout out to my man Jay, of course, for joining me on the show. I know since September, it's been a lot of throwback episodes that I've been playing, and it's just been good episodes and stuff like that with you and Jesse and Jay and Ish. So it's been a good ride. It's been absolutely phenomenal. So thank you to everybody for making the show what it is. In 2025, we coming in hard body. Obviously, we're going to change the name of the show just slightly, a little bit, and stuff like that. We're going to change it. So be on the lookout for the new logo, which is almost the same. It's just something new, but we're just going to make it fun and make it goofy and all that good stuff. So we're going to rock out to that. Let me see what else. So that was 2024 in a nutshell. I mean, I'm going to go through some stuff because there's like a Spotify recap every year. So I'm going to do the Spotify recap in a little bit, and then we go from there. Sounds good?
Yes. Yep.
All right, cool. So make sure your Spotify. Make sure your mic is working. Is it?
Is it?
Yeah, it sounds better now. All right, cool. So what we're gonna do is let me get to the wrap up and stuff, and we'll just chat about that. Shout out to Camilla because she's one.
No. Shout out to Camilla. That's another thing that wasn't expected.
Babies out here, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Camilla's birthday party was nice. Shout out to D for trying to get me drunk and stuff.
We don't have to play a game.
What?
With your podcast. Every time you say shout out, you don't have to take a shot.
Oh no. There ain't gonna be no more shout outs, that's for sure. Let's see. So let's do a little quick recap. So fans were really loving the show in 2024. We took it to a whole new level. We gained 31% more followers, which is pretty good. That's pretty nice. Let me see what else. Giving fans something new. 59% of our listeners discovered us this year, so that's pretty good. So that's what I said, 59%. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, so we're gonna rock out with that. Hopefully, in 2025 we get more. Um, Fans had a clear favorite, so the top episode of 2024 was it was actually the one I think me and you did this one, the 688 Memory Lane.
Yeah.
Like we threw it back to the 688 days. So that episode was the best one because it was streamed 197% more than the other episodes that we did. So that was probably all
Wow.
those losers that worked for us at a finish line who jumped in and wanted to hear shenanigans from back in the days. Yo, shout out to my man Biggs who we came across. It's funny, right? So I know I'm going to be jumping back and forth, but so I was just scrolling through the videos and this social media thing popped up, and as I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh snap, that looks like Biggs, yo. And it was my man Biggs.
That's
It
crazy.
is, right? I haven't seen physically. I haven't seen Biggs in a long, long time. So it was crazy just to see him all gray and everything. You know what I'm saying? Looking looking like the hood Santa Claus.
He's older than you, right?
Yeah, he's like 10 years older than me. Yeah, so he up there. Our viewers age wise, 18 to 24 is like 2%. They shouldn't be listening because we're a little OG. 25 to 29-year-olds is 5%. 30 to 34 is 17%. 35 to 44 is 52%. 45 to 54 is 22%. And we got a few 55 and up. Shout out to my crew.
Mhm.
2%.
Wow.
That's not bad. Um, Shout out to my man Biggs listening. And yeah, so
How
like I said,
this
what we got 48 countries now listening. So that's pretty cool.
nice.
Yeah, so that's a nice surprise. But yeah, 2024 was good. It was fun. So hopefully in 2025 we continue that, and just have a lot of fun with it. I guess. Hopefully you guys can get on a little bit more frequently. Yeah, because every time yo, shout out to Jessie. So she's been bombing me with yo repost this for me for work, right? All her cars and everything. And I'd be like, man, fuck that. I'm not going to do none of that shit. And then she gets mad. And then she goes, yo, please repost. It's going to help business, whatever. And I said, but when I ask you to get on the podcast, you'd be like, nah, I'm busy. I'm working. Nah, I'm too busy. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, she's a busy girl.
no, she is. Yeah, she is. But you know what? No, I'm not doing it. So I'm not going to repost none of your shit. So stop your shit. I'm not reposting anything. All right, cool. What else we got here? Just a lot of people have been watching this video wise. So 62% of people watch it visually because they want to see how the kids do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Riz. That's what it's called, right? Riz. No, no.
I don't know.
You got to stay up with the kids. And the other people, 38% of people listen to us audibly. So they just don't want to see us. They just want to hear us. So that's pretty cool. Shout out to them. Um, yeah, that's a lot of other stuff. There's all other stuff that doesn't really matter, but it's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun. I love these recaps because it kind of gives you perspective on the impact that you're kind of making and stuff like that. So that's awesome. So shout out to everybody who tuned in 2024. So yeah, pretty good stuff. So
Great.
yeah, so 2025 was switching the name a little bit, new logo, more I don't know, kind of interaction with uh with our fans and stuff like that, and just having a lot of fun. So we're just gonna bug out, try to do it, still do it on a regular weekly basis, and then go from there and stuff like that. So big. Oh, there was one thing I wanted to talk to about today, right? So it was just like lately we've been talking and just conversation about 2025, right? And all of a sudden you're like, coño, el diablo, yo, that's 25 years already. Que han pasado. And then went from the 2000s, right? So today's key thing at work was, and I think it started here talking to my family, it was like, yo, what you was doing in 1999 when it was turning 2000? Like, where were you at? So what you was doing then?
My bad. Sorry, I got a crazy text message. What did you say?
Oye, esa vaina. Yo, let's see, this is 2025 shenanigans already happening in 2025. So we, so we were talking about what you think you were doing in 1999. Like, so when in 1999 turning to the year 2000, where were you at that time? How old were you
I
about
was I don't remember how old I was, but I was definitely at a supermarket buying everything off the racks because my mom said that there was gonna be a blackout. I remember that. I remember buying a lot of food, buying candles, flashlights, everything because El Mundo se iba a acabar 2000.
that?
You remember that?
The funny thing is, I can see your mom doing that. That's the thing.
Sure, 100%.
Yeah,
We racked up in the supermarket. We had cans for days, and
yeah.
then
It was,
2000 came and we're still here.
it's crazy, and it's 25 years later, right? And then like you'd be thinking like, coño loco, like in 25 years it was like Sophia wasn't born, obviously Chuchu wasn't born, and then now 25 years later, obviously they're living and whatever, and one is 18, the other one is 14, and I'm a grandfather. That's crazy in
Yeah.
25 joints. But then at the same time, it was just like thinking like, damn man, like obviously, you know, social media and whatever, people usually post their highs, they never post their lows and whatever the case is. But looking at those 25 years, you'd be like, damn man, like I thought I would be somewhere else than where I am at now. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's just like so many things and so many activities and so many different rites of passages and stuff can happen in that 20 feet in that 25-year thing. But I don't know, it's still amazing to me that it's 25 years later and you're like, yo, but I was just, you know what I mean? It was just 2000. Like, what the fuck happened 25 years? You know what I mean? So I think that's been the
Yeah.
big topic, just talking to everybody and stuff. Because there was one kid that I spoke to, he was like, dude, I wasn't even alive. I was like, fuck my life. Like, you know,
Uno tan viejo, for
yo,
real.
he told me he was born 2002. So he was like, he's the one that kind of started the whole thing because he was like, yo, can you take me through like when shit was, when the shit was gonna be 2000. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess he read it somewhere that it was like your mom was buying all canned goods and shit like that, and just getting ready for like the next level of bullshit. Pero
That's construction that was coming,
yeah,
that we still waiting for.
yeah, y no pasó nada de nada. Imagínate eso. Pero yeah, so that's been the topic of conversation. Is just like, even though it's been 25 years, right? But what in 2024 did you accomplish that you were like, yo, like something that you accomplished that you wanted to accomplish, right? Just think about it like that. And one that you thought, damn, word, I didn't expect that. Did you have any of those?
Yeah, definitely my house. I wasn't expecting it at all. I know I it was always a goal, but it seems so far
Mm-hmm.
that for me to get it so fast, I feel like, wow, yo lo tenía maybe 3 years planning it, but I feel like it came fast.
That's the
And
funny thing is that also because when you told me, yo, I'm moving to Jersey, I was like, oh, yes, I know. That mujer moving to Jersey, and I'm in North Carolina at that time, right? So I was just like, yo, ain't that some shit? And I started laughing because that was like the joke that I kept saying. I was like, yo, one of my best friends is just like finally moving to Jersey, and I'm over here in North Carolina and stuff like that. I was like, ain't that some shit? But
yeah,
no, it's just like, yeah, that's a great goal. That's a great goal because, like I said, shit just happens out of nowhere. It's just like, boom, we're here.
it's like Jesus gave me a baby and a house at the same time. Pow.
So I say, yo, I'm gonna give you one more. Take your ass to Jersey. No, that's a great
Yeah.
goal. Actually, that's a great, great goal.
So that was definitely an accomplished goal in 2024.
Nice. Like with me, I'm trying to think like what was. I guess one of the accomplishments that I had was, obviously I was in North Carolina. Now I'm back in Jersey, but it was just that satisfaction of doing something that I love, right? So, like for example, like me coaching the teams that I do, it was just like that was so fulfilling to me. Like when I finally got back and the kids are running up, coach, and they're running and showing just pure love, and I'm like, yo, that's what's up. And then just being out there on the field and just watching them and stuff like that, I was like, damn, yo, I really missed this. Even though I just missed it for a season, but it was just like, yo, that was the perfect in all the chaos and everything going on towards the end of 2024. It was just having that feel of these kids and the amount and the impact that I'm doing on them. That was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? That's what I needed. That I really needed that in my soul, in my bones. I really needed that in order to feel like, that I needed to be home. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, my daughters are in North Carolina, so I don't want to get it. My daughters listening, like, oh, word. But it was just like that, at that mental piece. Obviously, they're a different mental piece, right? They're a more family mental piece. But this is, I get, in some way, getting validation from the outside of people that you barely see or see once in a while, but the emotion and the love that they give you is kind of like, that's what I needed towards the end of 2024. So I think that was one of my biggest accomplishments. I was like, yo, that's that love, you know what I mean? So I don't know. That was pretty much it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't really like people, so I would never relate to that.
Be like, fuck people in 2024, 2025, 2026. Yeah. But yeah, no, it was just,
It's like, ya, ya, está bueno.
what's your what do you feel about 2025? Like what are you focusing on?
Something just popped up. What is this? Espérate.
Your new platforms. So we getting crazy.
Oh my God, what's going on here?
Be like, yo,
Okay.
make sure you got enough memory over there.
I'm excited. I don't know. I don't even know what to expect anymore because, like I said, I wasn't expecting a house. I wasn't expecting a baby. And
Ta-da.
I don't know what 2025 has in store.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
excited.
it's crazy because I was thinking about it too. Like, all right, what should I like? I'm like spiritually, I'm good. Emotionally, I'm good. Physically, I'm good. I don't know. It's like I'm there. I'm finally like opening the door to
Boss,
yes.
get that peace in your heart.
Then it just to be honest, I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a buck because my people are bucks. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But I don't know. I think Cupid is knocking at Skino's door.
Hmm. How did you meet?
Checho, that's too much information for these platforms. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on.
That might be another episode. We might start.
She's listening and all that. She be listening
Yo,
to.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
Next episode, next
no, you know what I
episode.
mean. But yeah. So she's listening, and so she was like, "Oh, I was listening to a few of your episodes, I guess, because I missed hearing your voice and stuff."
Mira la blushing. Like, Skin, she got you blushing like that.
Am I
Wow.
blushing?
You blushing, blushing.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm blushing, blushing. Yeah, but like you said, unexpected, right?
Right?
Yeah, so it just came out of nowhere. It was just like, bling, I'm here. And I was like, okay. And then all of a sudden it
Because
was just like,
you wasn't even looking for any of that. I remember our last conversation was like, nah, fuck all that.
fuck all that shit, right? That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. But like I've said in past episodes, it was like the door was never closed. The door is open. It's just like, if it feels right. I don't know. If it flows right, whatever the case is. So far is all right, man. So I don't know. I'm cheesing over
You
there.
already know 2025, viene boda, viene de
Oye,
todo.
esa vaina sin nada. Oye.
Viene de boda, viene de todo. Yeah. You need a wedding planner or somebody to
Oh,
decorate. I
you
got you.
getting married?
No, 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 you.
No, but why me? That's the only piece you
You
missing.
want to get blushing and all that.
You know what I'm saying? When you
You
started
ready?
talking about your house and your child. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, you was like, all of a sudden, this aura came around you. You good, right?
Are we talking about your girl and all that and all this aura and all these new babies and all this is going? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, chill, chill, chill. See, you throwing out, you throwing out.
Ya yo veo 2025 at the end of the year. I'm like, so what was your accomplishment? Singing, I'm like, yo, I had a new house and a new baby. A ti igualito que yo.
Listen, man, I am too old for babies and stuff like that. No,
You never know. You know, I was too old for babies too. You know,
You're not. You're not old, Em. You're not old. Compared to me, I'm old. I'm like, I ain't got time for that shit. Because all you do is just the math, right? So you're like, okay, all right, let's say baby, right? I'm 51, right? So baby, 10 years from now, 61. Baby's 10. 20, I'll be 71. God willing, that's nah. Yo voy a estar muy viejo para estar corriendo y vaina.
right?
Huh?
White people make babies at 60.
I'm not white.
Niggas be like 55.
I'm not white. Yeah.
I'm saying if they could do it, you could do it, Skeen. That's all I'm saying.
No, I'm not doing that. I ain't got.
Just one more.
Huh?
Just one more. So Camila could have a buddy.
Nah, I'm good.
So next time I invite you to the birthday, you can have a baby.
Nah, I'm good. There's no babies here. No más practicando, nomás, todo lo que da.
Never know, you never know.
You never know.
We're not gonna scratch that off the board though. We ain't gonna
Yeah,
scratch it.
like you never know. Like you were like, oh, Camilla, surprise. What's up, guys? It's your boy Skeen here, back to let you know and remind you that my co-host Aisha has an amazing poetry book called Treetop Echoes. It is available now on Amazon as well as Barnes and Nobles. So if you're in the market for a new book, please pick it up. You will not be disappointed in this amazing poetry book. So the name of the book, once again, Treetop Echoes, available on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles. Get your copy today.
Jeez.
Yay! She's adorable. She's absolutely adorable. Yo, shout out to your brother too, man. Like, see, we would have taken a shot right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he took some great.
No, yeah, te voy a estar borracho if it's for
Oh
shoutouts.
yeah. But yeah, nah, he really did take some great pictures and stuff. The day of your party and stuff like that. You know. So shout out to
What are you
him.
doing for New Year's? You coming over here?
No, yo voy para un party and stuff. Tú sabes, 2025, baby. Oh.
Everybody's old for kids, but they ain't old for partying. Está bien. It's the world we live in.
Listen, you got a party. You got to, you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, but it's a party and stuff like that. And but yo no estoy para niño. No, no, coño, no tira esa vaina en el universo.
Why not?
¿Cómo que why not?
You going with your girl? Your girl's gonna be there
What? No, no,
to the
no.
party.
Listen.
The party.
I said what I said.
What you said?
I said Cupid is knocking at Skino's door.
I get it. But you're already blushing, so I already know.
That's a good feature.
You're throwing it into the universe. So let's get the alma. If I
You,
get
oye, you getting me in trouble. Ella habla español un poquito, pero no mucho. So if I talk fast, she's gonna have to slow it down because Dominican Spanish she can't handle. You know what I mean?
So what is she?
Uh,
Where's she
she's
from?
she's Italian, half Italian, half Argentinian.
Oh
Yeah,
wow, that's
that's
pretty.
pretty. Well, she's kind of cute too.
That's kind of
Yeah,
cute.
kind of cute. I can't be putting out my information out there. Listen,
That's
I am gonna be deleting this episode. Huh?
huh?
No, what you said?
She got the nice hair. She blonde, but she's a little brunette.
I'll send you.
But I'm trying to get for it.
Ah, she a little brunette. You know what I mean?
She's a little
Yeah.
brunette. Oh,
Ah, ¿cómo se dice? Ojo azulito. ¿Sí?
wow.
Wow. I hate you. Actually, I knew I should have told you this off screen and stuff like that. Because if I tell you on, it would have got on. But it's all good. But right now it's flowing, it's good, you know what I mean? Pa el 2025, vamos a ver lo que hay. Pero no te azarando con los baby, vaina. No, eso va a ser mucha práctica. But yeah, so yeah, so tú,
I got a lot of questions, so we're gonna have to do another one, or you're gonna have to answer all my questions now.
when it comes to what?
Her, does she want more kids? Like, you don't know, or does she have
We'll do an
kids?
episode about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we can do an episode about that.
Take my questions.
And then you have
Cause
questions, and
I'm hella nosy.
I'm sorry, I cut you off. Say it again.
I'm hella
Oh
nosy.
yeah, by far, you hella nosy. Everybody know Marie know hella nosy. You know. But anyway, so yeah, so 2025 new goals. Um, like I said, for me, I'm not really sure. Um, but it was one quote that I heard, somebody and stuff. Obviously, they were 1 year older than me. I'm trying to remember who said it, but the whole quote was pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Like at the age that I'm at, I have more years behind me than I do in front of me. So I just want to make those years ahead be as fun loving, as just a lot of just great energy. You know what I'm saying? For whatever time it is, because I'm saying we just talked about 25 years going like that.
You
Million.
got more behind you, damn you old.
Huh?
You got more behind you, damn you old.
I hate you.
I might have more in front of me. I don't know yet.
No, you not listen. You see, you might think, and God forbid, Dios mío, but you never know what can happen, right? But that being said, no, I just want to.
I can still say that. I don't think you can say that.
What, that I got more years in front of me? No, how about if I live to 90? I still have more years behind me. In order to pass the years behind me, I would have to be 103 years old.
Yeah, so,
That's a wrap. The only memory they'll have of skiing is these podcasts and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I do it. So like that when my daughters are like my age and shit like that, they'd be like, "Oh, let's listen to Dad back in the days where her old friend Marie is she still alive?"
I'll be still alive though.
See? Camilla's gonna. Oh, so
And Christine.
mhm. Camilla's gonna listen to these.
Maybe I'll show it to you cuando tú te más viejo. Mira, that's how you used to look when you was younger. You don't be viejito like that.
Yeah, do that face again.
Let me see that. Let me see. That used to be me.
Yo, M, hold on. You know, my daughter used to cry. You know, my daughter used to cry. Chuchu used to get sad when I used to be like, when Papa gets older, I'm gonna be like, Chuchu, pray for me, Chuchu. And then she used to like, her eyes used to water and be like, no, Papa, no. I'd be like, no, it's gonna be years from now. Don't worry about that. Now this was when she was like maybe 4 or 5 years old. Now she's 14. 10 years later,
Yeah, I think kids go through a phase, no? Or is it just my kids? I remember when Amber was younger, around that age, she used to cry. Like, I don't ever want to be 100 years old.
yeah, that's crazy. Yo, shout out to Amber as I'm wearing her little jewelry pieces. You know what I mean?
Obligado. You got to buy from Amber Obligado.
I'm surprised she didn't bring out the whole shop when everybody was there.
She did.
I must have left
Or you must have not seen it because she definitely did.
with the whole little cart and the whole little setup.
The cart, not the cart, but she had a little setup in the front.
That's a businesswoman. Esa mujer va a tener negocios in plural when she
Yeah.
gets older. She's the funny thing is, oh yeah, I gotta give you a shout out. Shout out to Chanel, man. So Chanel is Marie's older sister. Looks like a sister. See, I'm giving you props, way too much props. So it's her Marie's older daughter, and when I tell you at this party, she was just it was a delightful time talking to her. Like she really wants to know the stories of her mom and her and her tia Jessie. And I looked at her. I said, Chanel, how old are you again? And so she said 17. I was like, nah. I'll start telling you next year when you turn 18. But no, she was just, oh my God, it was just so nice to talk to her. and the way she was thinking about her future, and like it was great. I was like really proud. I was like, yo, that's what's up, man. Like this girl is focused, and I love it. So yeah, so shout out to you because she must get it from I don't know where she is.
She get it from her
Yeah,
mama.
all right, and stuff. But yeah, but it was delightful. Like when I left that evening, like driving home, just thinking about you guys, I was like, man, that was awesome, because that's the same way I feel about like Sophia, like you know what I mean. Like when we sit down and talk, like she understands. Like I'm like so glad she's not like her dad. You know what I mean and stuff. She's like different. She thinks different. She questions everything. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna do this, dad, because dad said so. You know what I mean? She wants to make sure that it fits her and what she's trying to accomplish and stuff. And that's the same sense I got from Chanel. It was just so cool. It was just absolutely cool. So shout out to you and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
Cheers,
yeah, yeah,
cheers.
yeah. Déjame tomarme un agüita porque yo no estoy en alcohol por ahora.
Gotta celebrate, yeah.
Huh?
Year's almost over. We
Oh
celebrate.
yeah, yeah. Nah, this is the yearly wrap up. Like I said, guys, 2024. Obviously, we gave you great content. I'm gonna say the first 9 months, I kind of cheated the fans in a way from September to now because it was just like going through what I'm going through and everything, and just having time and trying to, you know, put these episodes together and stuff like that. So sometimes the week snuck up on me, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta, you know what I mean? And then let me just put a, or re-put an episode that we just did. But all those episodes that I like replayed again and put them on the in the library. It was just episodes that meant a lot to me throughout the course of the year. So it wasn't like I was just picking shit like, oh, let me just throw it up. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? It was more thoughtful. Like, all right, cool. I needed this. I needed this laughter, or I needed this memory, or I needed this event that we talked about that I might be going through right now that we talked about, a couple of months ago, or maybe like a year ago, because we're coming up on our third season, and that to me is amazing. Just from where I started to where I am now, and then all those people that I mentioned already that helped me through this journey has been absolutely amazing. So yeah, so hopefully in 2025 we'll give you new content, a lot of new material. If everything goes right, I guess I'll be talking about my relationship.
That's next episode.
Yeah, it might be. You know what I'm saying? It might be next episode, but at the same time too, it's just little things that I'm going through that I'm finally getting to use, right? Like the questions that I ask, like the responses, obviously, the baggage that people come with, right? Because we all, no matter what, we're all fucked up. And it's just trying to find the right pieces to the puzzle and stuff like that, and taking the good and the bad and concentrating on the good, the bad, whatever. A little bit more on the good side. That's what I meant. But yeah, so we'll see. But we'll talk about a lot of different things because there's other shit that I want to talk about. There's so many things. I do have a list, so I've been working on that as well. And then the huge list that Jesse gave us too, which I was kind of reviewing, and I was like, yo, that's what's up. So that was great stuff there. So 2025 is going to be fun. Hopefully, we find a good platform that we can like. If this one is easier for you to get on, it's fine. It's cool. We can use it. But I definitely want to use, just explore other platforms that we can use just to make everything a little bit easier and more streamlined, I guess. YouTube, we're gonna. I mean, I've been concentrating on that a little bit, but I'm gonna do it a little bit more in 2025. Just a lot of YouTube clips. I'm gonna be posting more just clips on social media anyway, just to have some traction and stuff like that and see what's up. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, this one is not going to be that long because shit, we just want to celebrate while this one just keeps staring like she's looking in the mirror and shit like that. I've known this woman for so long, and that's all she does. I could be talking about some serious shit, like business shit. Like I remember that shit. We can be talking business. Oh, Am, you paying attention? I heard you. You got to get those numbers up, baby.
No, yo no cojo nada en serio. And that's something I gotta fix 2025. I don't take nothing serious. Everything's a joke to me. Shit is crazy. I gotta
Yeah.
be more serious. We might, yo, if you need a laugh, no matter what you're going through, I promise you, I'm that
Oh
girl.
yeah.
I don't take nothing serious. We could be at a funeral, and I just, yo no sé a dónde yo saco un chiste. Like this shit is crazy. I'll sit there, me and my friends will be laughing like esto de loco.
Yeah.
Like I gotta, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think that.
It's all right. Sometimes too, it's like, for example, like some you need that shit though.
No, I noticed too though. I feel like when like I'm nervous or something, I laugh. So like if something serious is happening, I guess I don't know if si lo nervio me cogen con laughing. Because I remember my cousin one time, she was like out of it, blacked out. Y yo risa y risa, risa y risa. And, and it was in the ER and they called 911 y yo risa y risa. And they're like, búscame lo que es yo cuánto. And I couldn't. Yo estaba era risa y risa. Y donde yo, la vaina me da, like, I don't mean to, pero como que me da como risa.
Your cousin, your cousin on the ground just doing all this shit.
For real. Y yo risa y risa on the ground right next to her.
They're gonna take you in and be like, ah, she's laughing a little too much. She must be on that thing, you know.
Los nervios me cogen con eso. I don't know. It's crazy.
That's crazy. Well, take shit more serious in 2025. So yeah,
Facts.
that's gonna be the that's gonna be the. Let me see. I think I had one more thing to say before we get up out of here. But yeah, so no, I think that was it. We kind of touched on everything I wanted to say. It was more like a recap episode about the year and stuff like that. So once again, thank you so much for tuning in to Talking at Asian Skiing podcast. It's been an amazing 2 years. Next episode will be our official 2 year end and going into the third season. So that'll be the last episode of season number 2. And it's been fantastic, man. Like from the amount of people that have just reached out, wanting to be part of it. Um, Shout out to Vanessa too. V. She wanted to do a podcast, and she was like, "Yo, Skeen, I enjoy your podcast." And I told her, "Yo, get on." Just she was like, "Oh no, no, I don't know what to say," and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I said, "Hey, you can use my platform as you know what I mean, a springboard to whatever you want to do and stuff like that." So hopefully she does,
Not
and
get on.
yeah, hopefully she does in 2025 and stuff. But yeah, but that's the amount of like feedback that I get is just like good episodes or something that we talked about that kind of hit somebody the right way or at your party, like for example, Jesse Zachs was like, "Yo, man, like your podcast, like talk to me about it, blah blah blah." He wanted to know if yes, he was talking shit though, really. But no, but he just wanted to understand like what made me want to start this podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it looked like you was a little interviewing them a little bit. I said, let me leave them alone over there
Yeah,
and not include myself in those
no, it
conversations.
was good. Shout out to them too because I like the way they interacted with each other and communicating. Because one of the big things I think I told them was just like your two boys they're looking at that how you guys communicate, how you guys interact, and that's going to be a springboard to the way they react with a girlfriend, or if not an ex later on, or whatever the case is. So, they were both examples to them. So I gave them, a strong shout out on the way they interacted. So I was happy for that. But yeah, he did ask me a lot of questions about the podcast. So and that's stuff that I like because it's just, what I mean. I appreciate that. You know what I mean, and stuff. So yeah. So hopefully we get to do more of that in 2025. Hopefully we get this one on a little bit more frequently because, you know, she needs like a 2 hour prep session.
It wasn't this long, actually.
No, today wasn't long. Even though we had to start at 3, it was freaking 4 and some change. Imagínate, pero we got it done.
Que se olvida la cosa.
And then my mic didn't want to work. This is crazy. This is like the greatest mic ever. Anyway,
That shit. Please.
Yeah. Well, we'll make sure we check everything just to make sure everything is working and stuff. But yeah, so guys, thank you so much for another great year, great recap. Um, if you're planning to go out, please be careful out there because the worst thing I hate is when it's New Year's Day or like it just turned New Year's. Y hay un balacero, pa, 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 or somebody dies or some shit like that, and you're like, coño, dog. But it's just like, you know what I mean? I think that's
Yeah.
like heartbreaking. Like, or like, I know in recent years have been like, people, there's a fire in the building and shit like that, and people lose their homes and stuff like that. So hopefully none of that shit happens. So yeah, so be good out there. If you're going to Times Square to see the ball drop, that's crazy to me.
Yes, that's wild.
Because I mean, if you kind of look at it, right, this is a joke, really. But if you look at it, you're looking up and you're looking at this big ball just drop. Basically, you're getting teabagged, right?
Nobody got time for that shit.
But anyway, um, and then this one is just, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want to see the ball drop and you want to see these balls drop, you know what I'm saying? Highlight your boy.
You got a whole girl or something. What's going on? Oh my God.
It's a joke.
Start this over.
It's a joke.
Ooh,
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yo, so yeah, 2025. Hopefully you have a good one. Be careful out there. Hug your family. Love them. Write some goals down for yourself. You know what I mean? You don't want to go into another year with the same doing nothing because you're going to get nothing. You know what I'm saying? So write some goals down. Do better for yourself. Hopefully, this podcast has helped you in some way, shape, or form. I know it's helped the shit out of me, and it continues to do so. So thank you so much. Thanks for M. M, I love you. Happy New Year. Oh yeah, I did send a text to M this morning, like, yo, M, I love you. Because I just sending out texts to people that mean a lot to me. This
se mira que está emotional.
no, but I'm just saying I tend to do that because I'm a cool dude. But M hits me up with like, yo, you and your feelings?
Your eyes, you need a hug? Me avisa.
And that's what I'm talking about, people. And that's what she said, right? Like she can't take shit seriously. Other people be like, yo, Skeen, I appreciate you, do love. Not this one. Yo, you and your feelings?
Your feelings, you alright?
You feeling,
You need a
baby?
hug? Baby girl, you are my world. It's my boy Avery at.
Yeah. Now Avery is like, we here? My man living here. Like he all Louis out, everything Louis. I think his Christmas tree had Louis and Prada ornaments and stuff like.
So deposits he took.
And my man is just that was years ago.
All them deposits he took. We'll have to have a talk with him. Matter of fact, bring him on the show. We're gonna interview him about them
Yeah,
deposits.
we definitely gonna do that for the new year. I'm gonna reach out to my man Abe so he can get on. But what I think he did is probably took the deposits and he bought
I
Bitcoin right at the moment. You know what I'm saying? You see what I mean? So
you see,
eh, everything Louis.
Louis, watch out. Que viene ya casi viene ese deposit gone. So we're gonna move on to Prada. You know, do it to Louis, move on to Prada.
Yeah, shout out to my boy A Money.
He already did it to where he used to work at Monaco. He already did it to them. That's when he took on them trips. And he goes, yeah, let me go to Louis. Louis, watch out.
Yeah, yo. On that note, 2025, let's make it Louis. You know what I mean? Everybody Louis in 2025. So yeah, so have fun, guys. Take care, and we'll see you next episode. Happy New Year, everybody. Peace.
Peace.
Coño, everybody Louis.
Talking at Ish and Skeen.
Show you right.